I guess I should add a couple more pieces of information for that last video. The reason that the cryostasis is there is because we have to scrub the evil people's memories of where they come from, which I theorize is they spend 13 years over there, then they come over here, they teleport here as 13-year-old kids into our bodies. Um, so we have to scrub 13 years from their memories. But not only that, because you guys out there, when you take over a body, um, it's the polar opposite. So in the case of a female, it's actually a male that takes over that body, whereas it's a female, it's a man that takes over the female's body. So you got a bunch of females walking around out here who are actually men inside, and you got a bunch of men walking around out here who are actually women inside. So in order to correct that issue, that's why we have to use the cryostasis, because when we put you to sleep and erase your memories of who you used to be, you're only going to ever remember being um, the person that you are now. So in the terms of a female who has a male soul and is walking around as a man inside a woman's body, when we make you forget where you come from and every little memory of you being a man, we're basically turning you into a woman. That's all you're ever going to remember is being female. But you're going to be missing out your 13 years of who you used to be on your evil civilized homeworlds. Plus, you won't remember your 13 years here. I mean, your childhood years here from the body that you took over. So, that was one thing I forgot to mention about the cryostasis. It's designed to turn people heterosexual. So, in the event of going forward in the future, when you want to look for a mate, it's going to make that issue a lot easier because mankind or whoever was looking at you can take solace in knowing, okay, that person was a man when they teleported into that female body, or that person was a female when they teleported into that man's body. But the creators, the spirits have scrubbed all existence of that person away. So the 13 years of them being a man or a woman on their evil homeworlds is gone. They don't remember that. So if you don't remember that, then that means that we've changed you from being a man into a woman forever, and we've changed you from being a woman into a man forever. So that's why we're doing um, the cryostasis, so that the spirits can change who you used to be into who you were going to be, but only if you do the purification ceremony. Now, there's the other issue of all the different races out there. Because I know that you guys are using the Fire Nation to teleport your souls into everyone here up on Earth. So that's an issue. So we have to correct that issue because there's many different races out there. So you can't all you guys that are imposters, you can't have that fire soul in a different race because it just doesn't jive. So there's gonna have to be I don't know how to put it, a transfer of your memories from that fire soul um, into the soul that you're the body of that you're going to make. So when we create the bodies in Proxima Centauri of the lookalike planet, so the people there are going to look they're going to look genetically identical, but they're not going to be genetically identical. We're just creating a planet full of doppelgangers is what we're doing. When we do that, those doppelgangers will have the correct soul particle or the correct element in their bodies. So we could, when we recreate that body for you, when we put you over to Proxima Centauri, and we use that in 20,000 years after those primitive civilizations have been caught up to speed, and we take the DNA to recreate a doppelganger body for you to live in forever, that's when there could be a transfer. So when you're being deatomized and reatomized, the spirits can transfer that electric energy from from your electron and place it where it needs to be in the correct, um, how to put it, the correct place in the atom. So, if we're talking, there's four kinds of elements in the atom. Right? There's fire, water, air, earth. Right. So, um, in the case of air, that fire electron that you guys all have, it during the journey and putting it into your doppelganger, the spirits would somehow transfer that the fire electron memories here of who you are, but into the doppelganger's air neutron over here. So the fire electrons memories that you got would be transferred like that to the air neutron. So you would cease to be Fire Nation. You wouldn't be Fire Nation no more. You would now be Air Nation. Your memories would just be transferred over to the air neutron. That's the process of how we're gonna turn you heterosexual and make you different people so that you can live forever as humans. So forget about going back to your evil civilizations and save yourselves by doing the purification process, because only those that survive the rapture will get to live forever.